had 2 different raid hours with them.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I don't know. How's it going, everyone? I'm walking over. James, that's right. Thanks for being the first. How's it going? Any shinies for you today?
I'll see how long it takes for someone to come on the Twitch
If anyone wants to
or
go over to
YouTube.
Twitch or YouTube and say hey or cream, you guys can always do
Always
that as
welcome
well.
to stop by and say hello.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Which way do we go? We can go this way. We need to figure out which way
Yep.
we're going. Then we got raid hour. We're gonna do quick, see if I can finally get a shiny. Because you know what, our time of getting the shinies with these leaders is dwindling.
It is.
It's really, really dwindling. By next month, they'll be gone. It's gonna be crazy. I'm so
Yeah, I
excited,
need
though.
to get that Cubone.
Do you think we're gonna have a really good takeover month? I think we are.
I don't know.
I think the next set's gonna be really good.
You mean over the summer? You think we're gonna get
I
something
think we're
good
gonna
this
have,
summer?
like a good, like Cliff, Arlo, and Sierra. I think we'll have them.
What do you think they're gonna have?
Hey Sydney, how's it going?
What's going on, Sydney?
I don't know what I think they're gonna have. I just hope it's something really good. I guess I don't have.
Do you want to get in party mode?
Yeah, I need to finish doing this.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Alex, what's going on?
You let me know when you're done. Like I said, I still have not got any chats on mine. I don't know.
I only went this way yesterday. Let's go this way.
Yeah, let's go up that way.
We had a really fun time. I'm Brady. Yes, this is our vlog. Full time play Pokemon Go. It's incredible. It's really fun.
What's going on, everybody? Still nobody on the Twitch or YouTube.
Twitch and YouTube and say hey, or if you did go and come on my live and be like,
yeah, let me know. Yeah.
Yeah, how about that? If it's not working,
it's not that it's not working. It'd be like you're not live. That's what you would say. We want to see is it live because I toggled the setting, but sometimes it doesn't work that way.
Oh, you really wanted a Pikachu? At least you got the Floragato though. That's super cool. Maybe you can trade someone for the Pikachu at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna run my daily too while we're walking.
No shiny for you and no shiny Pikachu. Oh man. Oh, Alex, shiny shouted Dratini. Nice.
Ooh.
And congrats on the Hundo Cresselia. Are you gonna power that up? That's a pretty cool one. So we got 3 raids up here that we're walking to. I'm not going to. Oh, that's a big cat right there. Oh, Sydney, that's tough. It happens though. You know, I feel like we had some really good shiny luck during the last event. Yeah. Oh, you got a shiny on the last day of the event. Hey, that's nice. I thought the event was really fun. I'm sad it's over, but I think we're going to have some really good events in May. I think the Magikarp event's going to be good, and I think the event with the Ponyard evolution will be really good too. Hey, Darkman, how's it going? Oh, nice, Alex. That's a good second shiny shadow to have. Super cool. The Dratini is like super fun. I love it. Yeah, the growth event should be really good. It's a good time for everyone to get some of the Pokemon that like I feel like a lot of people need and ask for. But then the next event, you will be able to get a guaranteed XL to evolve a Pokemon.
Do you want to get in party mode?
Yeah. Okay. So that will be good. So if there are any Pokemon that you need XL candy for, hold off on evolving anything until that event. Party mode
yeah, we are in party mode now.
I left a little bit earlier, but my mom called, and you know, when the mom calls, you gotta answer. Right?
Yep.
I feel like you can't ignore mom. Where are we going? I just don't know where we are. That's the only issue. Don't we go down that way?
Huh?
You know,
I don't know which way we're going. And like I said, nobody has came from the TikTok to the Twitch to confirm.
Go this way. All right. Does anyone want to hop over to the Twitch, please, and say hey to Cream, or at least let us know if maybe Cream is even live. So hop on over there. That would be incredible. And hey, how's it going?
We should always just stagger it. Like I should just always go live first.
Yeah, you should.
Confirm in there. Just to make sure that it works.
All right. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you. All right. Alyssa's going to go ahead and look. Thank you, guys. You are incredible. Yeah, you should have went live first, and then I can check, but
yep.
That's okay.
We learn the hard way.
We do learn the hard way. And I keep keep like missing these like great throws, and it's just for some Stardust, so I'm gonna delete it because that kind of upsets me every time it's like streak broken.
Yep.
It makes me more upset. Oh, Darkman, I think that's gonna be the Suicune, like the.
Okay, it is up. What's going on? LET 4K. Okay, it does work. Yeah, we are live. But sometimes we just don't know, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be the Suicune because we've had the MK.
There we go.
Coming up, we've already had the Raikou, so I think it's just gonna be Suicune. So I don't know if that's like super exciting. I feel like they're making a really big deal for these like Max legendaries, like a bigger deal than they really should be, but I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I just do like I don't know if I'm just gonna like shiny hunt every one, because then it's like, well, you already have a shiny Entei, a shadow shiny Entei. Do you want the shadow shine or the shadow D Max? Like I'll get a couple, right? Yep. Yes, LET. So you can see the way I can see this menu right here. So this is all I can see. And that's how we've been doing the stream. Like when something comes through, I can see this box. And depending on if I'm raiding or catching, like I'm catching, I just move it down here. So the PIP thing here for chat, it's not like as good as the TikTok one, but it's just what we got to use, right? Yeah, I know it's a list 4K. I heard it, but I still just kind of read the usernames, because I never know. Like if people want me to call them that username if they're different, then that's a chance for you know, different names on different platforms. Oh, they fight for your username everywhere. Do we want to go and cross? Let's go ahead and cross. They're stopping.
Are they stopping?
This one, yes. They're stopping. There we go. Okay, yeah. Had to cross. Wait, even in your local Pogo group, somebody was fighting for the name?
Wait, what?
That's crazy.
Wait, really?
Because I think your username is really unique, and but I don't think it's like that common, right?
I wouldn't think so either. That's crazy.
There we go. Let's see. And I'm running my daily, but I don't know what I'm going to get with the daily as we go to these gyms up here, right? Like you said, we're 10 minutes in.
I know we are 10 minutes in. Do we find a group for Entei? No.
We don't need to, I don't think.
Yeah, we're going to be in a larger city for Entei, so I think it'll be fine. I think we'll find enough people. Cream and I were able to duo the Raikou, and we didn't use mushrooms, so if we really have to, I think we can duo it with mushrooms.
The fact that we did the Raikou and we used like what we had, right? And and that it's not weak to water. Yeah. And I have like good water Pokemon, and it's like I'm gonna use water against this one. And you can also have like the Excadrill, where ground is good against it. So we'll
so I think we'll be good for that one. I'm not like super nervous, and honestly,
we're not trying to grind too many of them, I guess.
Oh yeah, Barbara, you were Siva, you were with us like in person too. Yeah, California was so easy. Like LA, it was like no problem doing those and playing with us. But yeah, like I think like once you left, we ended up going to the 3rd Street Promenade, and that was like a little bit tougher because like no one was playing there.
Yep.
So we did some of the Suicunes. Like we tried to duo them. Like I said, we duoed one of them, so it was not too bad.
We waited across from this one. That's the only.
The ads are tough on Twitch, Alyssa, but it helps us, makes us, we get money. So
yeah,
we don't make money on YouTube like the same way we do on Twitch. Not like
you don't earn from just streaming.
Yeah, and Dawson, thank you
on
for the
TikTok.
Heart
It's funny because we didn't know that the whole time we grew TikTok. We didn't know that about like Twitch.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know that on Twitch. It's alright. We learned something.
It's a way of free. It's a way for free support.
Yeah, free support.
With that, it's like okay, it runs an ad. It supports for free. So.
Yeah. No, it's not. I mean, you know. Okay, I need to take a snapshot of Kupfu, but Kupfu is in a gym. Oh, can we hop into this one?
Oh, you think we can reach it from here?
Maybe. I hope it's.
Well, we're about to cross the street, so.
Yeah,
okay. Oh yeah, we can reach it. Yeah, let's do it. Well, we can cross the street right now too. So didn't really save us any time, but almost in time, right?
We'll send some invites.
Let's send some.
On mine. I'll send
There we go. I think there's 5.
some.
So
There we go.
there we go.
Amazing. I think Entei will be easier though, because I just think for the Raikou, I don't really feel like we have like the best teams, and yeah, then we'll see Suicune. I think that's what that video is, but we'll see. We should be getting May info very, very, very
We should.
soon.
Yep.
If not this week, like early next week, but I would think this week we'd already get the May
Oh, you
stuff.
don't have a level 3 Mega.
I need to do that right now.
Just choose something psychic like Slowbro or Metacham or any of those, right?
To Metacham. There we go. Yeah, Alyssa will get you in. Can you get Alyssa?
Yep, I'm gonna send it
All right,
to you,
cool.
Alyssa.
Cream is gonna send that to you, Alyssa. Yeah, exactly. G-Max Blastoise. Cream has a
There we
hundo. Of the Inteleon. Like I feel like we have
Yeah,
like better
and it's
stuff for
level
that.
50 maxed
And
out
also,
all
like,
the way.
we have enough,
And
like,
what's going
candy to
on?
power
Stir
those
fry.
up, you know?
How's it going?
Ooh, why? Stir fry's up right now?
Yeah, stir fry's up.
Wait, that's crazy.
There we go. We're
Oh my
out
gosh.
here doing the raid hour.
But yeah, like I have some Blastoises powered up myself because you really just need like one attacker and then some tanks. And I think one of the tanks
Yeah.
is. Oh, I know Blissy's one. I'm not powering up a Blissey though right now.
I feel I'm going to be incredibly stingy with Dynamax and Gigantamax. I really just want to power up Hundos.
Yeah.
At this point,
yeah.
when they come on there, right? If I get like a really good shiny, like if I get lucky shiny on Mirror Trade, I'll power that up. But like if it's not a lucky shiny, or like a 96 shiny, it's gonna be a Hundo if it's regular, right? I'm not gonna power up a non-shiny regular just to like take this down, right? That because it takes so many resources.
Oh, I was gonna put in my buddy, but
Oh, you're gonna put your buddy in?
yeah, Bassels feels that. It is so expensive to power up, and it's like I do so much. Like I powered up a Hundo, Charmander, like a
You made it here now. Now we're out here in Sushava. In Sushava, especially after we took that long train through Romania. We finally made it yesterday. Oh, I was so tired yesterday when we got here. But we got a good night of sleep last night. I think after staying up so long, I just kind of like zonked out.
Not the next, the second event in May, you will get a guaranteed XL candy for evolving your Pokemon. So I hatched a bunch of Hatenas. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to evolve them and then trade them to Cream to get even more, because that will eventually have a like a G-Max, I think.
Yeah.
And then same with like anything that might have a G-Max, I'm gonna try to evolve and
just
like
get
trade
all
to
the
Cream and
XL
just get
candy
the XL
for.
candy that I can.
Yep.
Ooh, someone's using a Hoopa. That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's smart to do the evolve for XL candy as long as the candy isn't more expensive than the 100 conversion. Like if it's like Magikarp, you're doing 400 candy, you'd be better off converting 400 to 4 XLs than doing one evolution getting an XL, even if they did 2 XL or whatever, right?
So, Riel, it will. So during the
we are really
event,
excited about that too. We think the takeover event's going to be really good. I'm curious what they're going to have, and I'm also excited about the crowned event with the Nido King and Nido Queen.
Okay, so I do like that. Like whenever we have these like special weekends, they do give us like discounted ways to power.
We got to see what Giovanni's going to have. Is Giovanni going to have something really good? Is it going to be Shadow Dialga? I think it'll be Dialga because we just had Palkia. But we got to see what that Shadow Raid weekend's going to be like too.
Buy extra particles.
Or Shadow Raid Day, whatever it's going to be like.
And hey, money has to go. And
I wonder if they're going to do remotes for the Shadow Raids too.
But this is a cool shiny.
I have the Hundo for Cresselia. Remember that last? Yeah, I do. I have that Hundo.
You have it powered up?
No, I don't have enough XLs for it, so.
Maybe you can get some today.
It's on my eventually to power up.
Eventually to power up, and guys,
eventually to power up.
15K likes, and we will do a shiny evolution.
Let's do it.
Did you ever? Oh, look, Steve-O got the Style Savant.
Style Savant. Hey, look, I brought Grandma there to get that final strike.
Yes, that's right, Grandma. Let's see if we get the shiny.
What's your CP?
It is 1611.
Okay, mine's 1607, so yours is better.
Here we go. You tried but never caught one. Now you have a ton of Cresselias. I guess you can like transfer those during a 2x transfer event or something. I don't know. This is one that I think.
Okay, so I have a few theories. It could be Mewtwo again. because it could be, you know, a thing to bring Mewtwo out every year. You just bring in the Shadow Raids. They just did the remotable, make Shadow Mewtwo remotable. That could be something that they end up doing, or they could continue it that they did the Kanto and Johto twice. So I mean, Mewtwo was twice, Lugia and Ho-Oh were both twice. So since they did them all twice, are they going to move on to Hoenn and have Latios and Latias? So that is my two predictions, either the Latios or Mewtwo. I don't think we're going to pull something out like, I don't know, something that's not in line with that.
Here we go. We got a decent 3-star Cresselia. Not too
Because I
bad.
feel like what has been in Shadow Raids, you know, for the Shadow Shiny debuts, have been things that Giovanni has had in the past. So that is what really makes me think that Latios and Latias, those shinies, I don't know.
I really liked it actually.
Do we want to do this next one now?
I hope they don't either. I kind of like when the costumes sort of, yeah, we can do just want to hop in.
Yeah, we can go and hop in. I want to turn on my Go Plus Plus while we're
Oh, I should've
walking.
done that too.
Yeah, just gotta got the daily going. Like, what if I get some super surprise? Super surprise! Super surprise!
I kind of wish that they did keep the costumes a little bit more in lock. I feel like the fact that the Captain Pikachu came out and was like a boosted shiny, like it's cool, but I kind of wish it was just sort of like it never came back out again. I think those are like
You think so?
really fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad.
Well, I don't know about never, but yeah.
Well, not like so soon. It's been a year, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't like the cat with the hat shiny? Florigato is like just the Sprigatito line in general is a little bit of a subtle shiny, but it's still cool.
Yep.
We are excited for the Nido Crown shinies. I don't know how much I'll be.
I think you got the bottom, right?
Yeah, I got the bottom.
Okay, so it looks like we did all those on there.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I guess I don't know.
I'll send that out to you just to see. There we go.
And it's up to them, but it's also like how rare they feel like sometimes it's so hard to find the raids that you want. Like
It can be hard to find those raids.
You can never find it, you know?
Yep.
Oh, you got 3 shiny Florigatos. That's pretty cool.
Look at all the hammers in here.
So many hammers.
Hammer time.
Steve-O and Kirky.
Yep.
They're hammer time, and you and I are almost. No, we're not in sync.
You know what? So that's the only thing too we're thinking about is where we got Palkia, and you know now we're gonna get the Shadow Dialga. I don't know if we're going to get Giratina. I would like to see Shadow Giratina, but they skipped Rayquaza when they had Groudon and Kyogre. So I'm curious if like Giratina is going to be in that group too, like to kind of skip over and bring that back, or if Giratina is not like high profile enough like Rayquaza to skip over and do like some event around it. I don't know, because I think Shadow Giratina would be sick, especially if it was Origin form over the altered form.
How the apples work and if it's buggy or anything like that, but I think it's going to be pretty good. And but I'm very excited. I wish that the shiny was debuted. But
Yep.
okay. I am going to wait to evolve them though until the next event during the crown event because you get a guaranteed XL candy, and I feel like that's one that you're going to want
There we go.
candy for. But I don't know how much candy it's going to take to evolve. And hey Emily, how's it going? How was your Horizon event? It's officially over. I was sad this morning when it was over. I was like, no.
And that was kind of a long event too.
It was a
So
long event. I really liked it.
I got used to it, and I was surprised too when I took my snapshot, and we didn't get the fun
I know,
encounters.
Right? It's kind of sad.
I'm still amazed that you got that
That's okay, I
Shundo.
hope so too.
After
I know, I
all
can't
the field
believe it.
researches you've done, and then finally,
I know, it's
and
crazy.
then you get the peak, because that'd be one that I'd like. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy for you that you got that Shundo.
I'm happy too. That was a cool Shundo to get. Yeah,
Because
guys,
I feel like that's on
let's
my hunt
see.
list. I feel like eventually
yeah, this is a
everyone should
legendary.
have a Shundo Pikachu of some sort.
You have
if
to have
you
a Shundo Pikachu. It's like
if
a classic Shundo to
you
have.
are
Yes.
Shundo hunting, right?
Yes.
So it's
And
like
hey, Mr.
which,
Swift,
which
how's it
Pikachu
going?
would you get?
It's right
If
over
you're
here.
Shundo hunting and like the captain is, it's really cool.
Yeah.
So
Oh my gosh, wait, Emily, did you not get any of the Tinkatinks at all? So, oh, by the way, everyone, I'm going to keep my Tinkatinks,
And
all the
evolve
ones that I
them for
have, same with
XL.
Hatenna, and I'm going to evolve them
And then we're gonna
during
trade
the crown
'em.
events for the XL and then trade, right? So
yeah,
this is a good
evolve
time
and
to
trade.
evolve and trade, get the guaranteed XL candy on the evolutions, on any Pokemon that you think you're going to need XL candy for, any pseudo-legendaries, any ones that might have a G-Max, too.
Yeah, as long
anything
like I
that.
said,
And Mr. Swift,
as
the
as
tokens, the
long
fire tokens, woo, we're tofuing out today.
as long as any time the
Oh my
the
gosh,
amount is
so
less than
close.
100.
I hope you can get that Sun Energy Moon. or
There we
sun
go.
energy like stuff. Yeah. The Necrozma fusions are, I think, some of the most useful. The Necrozma fusions and Groudon, I think, are my top 3 Pokemon that I use more than any other Pokemon, honestly. All right, let's see
Okay.
if we
Not
get
shiny.
the shiny.
16, 18. 16, 18 Space Duck.
Oh man. Wait, how did I
Alright.
get the Tinkatink, like the pose? Is that what you mean?
That was in the ticket.
Yeah, it was the ticket. So there was a ticket that gave you the Tinkatink pose, and it's honestly one of the coolest poses ever. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's the pose. Yeah, so you get the Tinkatink hammer with the ticket, but the ticket's no longer available, sadly. And hey, X Edits, what's going on?
There we
What did everyone
go.
else think about
Everyone think about what?
the event, the Horizon event? I saw like
I liked
and
it.
then, and wait, E-Money has a smiley face. What's going on with the smiley face?
What's going on in the
I don't
smiley
know.
face?
And X Edits, I can read your messages. I'm reading them live right now.
Yeah, it's always
If
curious
your
when someone
messages aren't
thinks you
working,
do
it's
that.
probably because we don't want you to say what you're asking.
Yeah,
Or,
you gotta just read the thing. If you try to walk
we
through
have a lot of things
a patio and you keep getting stopped, there's probably a glass door there. They probably want you to go through an
Yeah.
entrance.
40
Right.
eggs, no Tinkatink. So I hatched about 182 eggs.
You know, I don't know how long it'll take before we see something like a wild Tinkatink, because that would be sick. But I mean, there's certain things too, like, I don't know, maybe they're gonna wait all the way until we get like the Paldea tour. That could be possible too, if they hold out for a tour.
In the wild, there's a big range, so yeah.
Well, we got Beedrill from this like Win 2 raids. That's pretty cool.
Okay, let's see if we can. We got like a minute on this one. And Emily, thank you for the tofus. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get in. I gotta wait for Cream.
Oh, you gotta get in on this one? Let's do it.
Do you wanna hop in?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in.
If we send you an invite real quick.
Jump in and take it on.
Really, really quick.
There we go.
Send some subs. See if we can do this really quick.
Yep.
And let's heal up.
Yep, I'm healed up. I'm healed up and ready to go.
Let's use some
Right.
dark Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull Tippy Toes through on this one. Let's do.
Yeah, that's right. Jump in and hit ready. Do we want to
Tippy.
hit ready?
Yeah, you want to go and hit ready?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
think we got like a local trainer in here.
Hopefully.
Like, oh my God, someone's playing. All right, and to add us, don't forget to join our Patreon. That is the best way to get our trainer code. It's the only way to get our trainer code. All right, we readied up. Someone did not ready up. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, we got 2 that didn't ready
no,
up. We'll see.
Like I said, I can't believe we got. Oh no, all 7 of us readied up. That's amazing.
Oh, in 4 years? I don't know. Will we see the tour earlier than 4 years? I don't know.
And Leon to join raids with us.
Because I feel like we got to be getting close unless we end up seeing Tour Classics. That could be a thing. Rediscover Kanto. That would be really fun though. I would like to see because since Bernie and I are not like OG players, we missed all the early tours. It'd be cool to see those tours come back around.
That's so funny. Sometimes
we got Tippy Toes.
Might jump in like last minute.
Yeah, it does happen. It does
happen. Sometimes I feel like the last like 10 seconds, like a few people trickle in, so we always kind of like wait. But I think like during like whenever it was the wild area and you could jump in from other people's raids, and since you can only send 10 remotes at a time, or 10 remotes can join, it's like, okay, everyone needs to like ready up at this point. Like we know how it works, and there's that one that doesn't. You're like, oh my gosh, no one else can join anyways.
Yeah.
Cornet, thank you for the heart me. How's it going? What does everyone think about some of the new events in May? I'm very excited about them. I think May is going to be a pretty good month, and then I think Go Fest and then everything after Go Fest is going to be really fun too.
Did you see my Tippy Toes in there twirling around?
Yeah, I see. You're right next to me. There's Cream's Tippy Toes.
That'd be cool if you could see it spin like that. I don't know if you get to
right?
see the spin.
No, it doesn't spin for me, sadly.
Doesn't spin for you.
No.
That would be sick if you got to see that though, because it's incredible.
You're hoping to hatch a better Riolu. I am happy Riolu's in the egg pool. I'm personally excited about the Mime Junior. Like that's
yeah, I want to get a
want.
shiny Mime Junior.
So that's what I really, really want is that shiny. I'm so upset I didn't get it during Sinnoh Tour.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, DM Cornet, hey, I'm glad that you're doing great today. We're doing good too. Today's been a really fun day. We hung out with my cousin He was in his like Pikachu gear, and we went to the park, and then we
Yeah.
went to the fortress. Like there's a lot of like Roman fortresses.
We're
in
we're
Romania.
basically pros at checking out fortresses
We are
now.
pros at
We
checking
know
out
there's going to
fortresses.
be like an
But
area for
there's gonna be,
like
a
some windows to look
Yeah.
through. There's going to be like a dining area. There's going to be possibly a torture chamber.
Something like
Maybe
that.
some cannons.
And DM Cornet, thank you for the friendship
You gotta watch out.
necklaces. Thank
You
you,
gotta
thank
watch out for a
you.
snake here and there.
Yeah, the shiny Frigibacks will come out during GoFest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, during GoFest, and then we'll be getting the Jangmo shiny Comday.
Yes.
I am so excited because I haven't gotten that yet. I
Yep.
was not lucky. You know, I was really lucky with Gumi 2 GoFests ago, but not. I didn't get the Jangmo though.
Okay, 1585. So it's
Cream
funny.
getting funky in Rome. Yep. Cream's getting funky over here, guys.
Getting funky.
Yep, funky.
Huh, you're the funky
No,
one.
you're funky.
Barney stank.
Oh, still no shiny. You do not need an Elite TM to get Sunseal Strike. It's just a fusion thing. So you
Yeah.
will get the Sunseal Strike. It's not like the Kyurem fusions where you needed the one move.
I wonder if they decided to do that like last minute with the Kyurems. Like,
I don't
oh,
know. I kinda
it's a
didn't
way
like
it's a
that.
way to need an elite charge TM without needing it.
I
And then
guess.
you
It was
also
kinda-
have to have that fusion energy. So if you make the mistake, you have to unfuse
Oh
and
my
refuse.
gosh, how many people did that though?
You know, they're like, oh man, I did just enough to like get that extra one on fusion, and you have to unfuse, use the elite TM, and then refuse.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. I didn't love that they did that with the Kyurem fusions, and I think the Zacian and Zamazenta are going to be fusions as well. So I'm excited about that. Oh wait, that was
Yep.
tough, Alyssa. What? To catch it?
Hey, but we took it down in
What's our
time.
thoughts on permanent elite TMs in the shop?
What does
Like,
that mean?
I
Like
guess
all
that
the
you can
time that you
always-
could just purchase them?
Yeah, instead of randomly being able to purchase them. I think it's okay. Because
Yeah,
like,
I
how
ca-
often are you really going to be using them?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it is kind of a pain, and also sometimes like I feel like you don't want anything else in the box, so I'd rather just be able to get the like. permanent elite TM.
I feel like the elite TMs shouldn't be so exclusive.
Oh,
Like for there that
yeah.
you should be able to get more. I feel like it should be just like an uncommon item, not something that's like as exclusive and is paid for.
Yeah. Oh, Alyssa was saying it was rough when they saw a lot of people fuse the wrong Kyurem. Yeah, that's tough, especially if like you didn't rate enough to have like enough energy, and you wasted your energy and your Kyurem doesn't know the move. I bet that's like,
Yep.
oh, that would be horrible. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't advertised enough. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I feel like Pokemon Go like kind of hides this information, and like other people.
So I don't
share
fully
it.
understand what do you mean by happen again? Because I believe they're gonna get Iron Head, but I don't understand the reference to the mainline games
Okay,
with
well,
that.
Hey, Brenny, how's it going? You still have like 3 weeks in Romania, so.
We do, yeah.
Wild in Japan. Yes, they don't give us enough details. I just
Don't
feel
think
like
I'm
they
gonna
should
do
give
that
us way
there.
more details. And also, like,
Yep. Okay, we
and
got
it's
this
not like
one.
creators are getting extra details. To be honest with you, a lot of people are just kind of figuring out on their own.
Yep.
Maybe there are a few, right? There could be like.
Do you
want to
jump in?
I don't think many of them are.
Oh, you're still
catching.
catching? We gotta
Yeah.
wait on Bernie to get caught up.
Yeah. Hey, see you later, you money. And oh man, proper Stevo, no shiny. We are nerds. Information is key. Okay.
Yep.
Do you want to hop into this one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, let's take it down. Here we go. Let's go.
I don't know why, especially because this game, like, there's so many things of like odds, and it's like it's just good to know because, like, to me, it's like, what are the odds of like really getting it? Like, that's why, like, when I do, like, I don't do mega raids ever with the thought of getting a shiny, but a legendary raid, 1 out of 20, you know, it's worth doing
Yep.
it. You'll eventually get the shiny, but you know, anything like
I'm
that.
gonna use
Ooh,
some
Mr.
juice
Switch, new outfit,
in
like
that.
it. And the ball throw pose is still one of the most classic poses. It's like, it's just so sleek, I guess. I don't know.
Yep.
It's so cool. I love it. But the hammer pose is just so funny.
Hey, look at that. Whoa, whoa.
Woo!
Yes, so many hammers in here.
So many hammers. At dark.
Hey, there's that
So-
color pose we talked about yesterday. Like we're
The,
throwing the color.
The one that
Th-
Alyssa has?
yeah, that'd be
I
really
love
cool
it.
on the map. I'd love to see that on the map.
I feel like they should give us the odds too. I think some of the reason they don't is like
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
their code is so buggy. I still like just don't really understand how there can be such buggy codes. Like for the fact that Snorlax Dunax is just gonna pop up everywhere. Like how does that even happen?
Yeah, we'll see how that is. And
Oh,
I'm
you have the
curious,
hammer, but giving it a
when are
too
we
much now.
officially going to see
Too
things
much
on the
with the
bottle
hammer.
caps and whatnot?
Everyone
I don't
loves
know.
The hammer, though.
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm
I think
excited for the
May
Athlon,
is gonna be an
hat.
insane
I
month
might even
though.
get the apron. I don't
Because
know.
isn't Japan Go Fest in May?
It's
Like
the
when
end
we're
of May.
there?
I think May is
Because I
gonna
know
be
it's like
really
right at
good.
the end. It's like
Ooh,
that's
so
gonna
far these-
like this is like that calm before the storm. Like May is just gonna be banger, banger, banger once Go Fest hits. That's gonna be just
It was like okay,
wild. Like last year when we did that, I mean it was like doing each of the Go Fest. So much good stuff being out. I'm very, very excited.
You know, I kind of feel the same. Like, I don't know if like people like they're not communicating internally within the company. I don't know. I almost feel like they need like players to like talk to like the people who plan the event and the developers. Like they need.
Oh yeah, to
they
put
need,
some
they
cohesion.
do need to talk to like players a little bit about this because I don't know what they do. You know.
Yeah, I don't feel like they're as connected as they
Wait,
should
Emily
be.
has a 98 Shadow Cresselia from Giovanni. Wait, Emily,
That is
so
sick.
good. Oh my gosh, wait. I would power that up. That's so cool.
I don't know if I'd because that's that's
Well, why not? But why be fun?
it's a great league Pokemon.
It is, okay,
so
it is
like
I guess it's
it's just like when you have something that's like good
know.
for PvP, even if it's not a
Best stats.
PvP IV on there, like because getting Cresselia into the Great League is already tough enough that you either got to get the
Yeah.
field research where it's low enough,
Yeah, Emily,
or
what's the CP of the Cresselia?
or traded, which is going to be tough to find from someone that had one.
That had one like
Right.
during an event. I don't know. I just think it's fun to use. I know like not everything's optimal, but we've been using some like unoptimal stuff and it's fun.
Yeah, like right now I've been using Zarude,
Close to Nundo's.
Galarian Zapdos,
643.
and Goldingo.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Emily's CP is 643. I guess I would use that in Great League.
That's what I'm
'Cause
saying.
it's
I
so
would.
rare to find in the Great League, so why not? Because like it doesn't hurt because you could always decide like I'm never gonna use this in the Great League, and then you can power it higher, but you can't ever unpower it up. Ooh, do you think there will ever be a thing where you can like reverse
Reverse
something
power
up?
up. Ooh.
Like reverse the CP.
Maybe.
You
You know,
think so?
I'm
Now
just
that
gonna
bottle
say.
caps are a thing?
Well, the longevity of this game, right? Do you think even how many years out? Well, you think in another 10 years they're not gonna have some like time power scale,
Yeah.
right?
I
That's
think
like
so.
go back in your power scale or whatever. Like it could
Yeah.
be possible. Anytime soon, though, I'd say no. I'd say absolutely not.
Let's see if we get the shiny.
I didn't get the shiny.
And Ronaldo, thank you for the follow. Oh man.
Yeah, I didn't get the
Wait,
shiny
did I say
either.
get the shadow or get the shiny?
You said shiny.
Okay, I then think I read shadow, but I don't know if it's because I was reading in the chat. Maybe Bad Soul. We'll see. I don't know. I'd be curious. I think maybe. I don't know how it would work. Like I said, I'm gonna be very curious. Well, first catch on
Ooh, nice.
how the bottle cap really works.
Yeah.
Oh no, shiny DM Cornet. I hope you can get the shiny. Okay, this one. Wait, why do none of these gyms have rates?
Because they're haunted.
They're haunted.
Haunted gyms.
Oh, you think it would be confusing? Yeah, I
in
feel like
Pogo.
anything like that would probably be confusing.
Yeah, that is interesting. Why don't we have?
Yeah, why don't we have? What's going on?
We could battle this slocking.
We're slocking. Oh, the gym.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild certified.
Wait, there's
Everything
the egg
going
popping
on.
up.
Wait, is the egg popping up?
Yeah.
Let me.
There we go. It's there.
It's there.
I know, right? It's the lack of communications. I don't understand why everything has
Yeah,
to be
like
so
last
secretive
year it was
that.
like that
I don't
because
get it. I
when
don't
it's
understand
in May,
why
whenever you
it
have
needs
that
to be a
season
little bit more
changeovers, I
direct or
think.
whatever with us. It's
Yeah,
just kinda
Japan was
strange.
also before the last one, and then getting that new season. So just being out with that, it's gonna be crazy. Do you want to go ahead and jump in, or?
Yes. I'm just putting in.
Let's go ahead and jump in.
Celebi. There we go. Let's hop in.
Here we go. Okay, I think I need to heal up some. Heal up on jaw.
Maybe heal up a few things too. And then let's use my dark. We've been taking these down like super easily.
Yeah.
There we go. What does everyone think the Pokemon is in that most recent trailer video? I read a lot that a lot of people are saying it's Suicune, but then a lot of people are also like not
Gyarados.
Suicune. No, I don't even know if I don't know if you've even seen the video. I
Oh,
don't even
okay.
know what
What's the
event-
video
It's
then?
just like a video of like some water. They don't show anything. You know how they do like their.
Then why can't it be Gyarados?
I guess it could be, but because they've already told us about. I mean, I guess it could be Gyarados, but I don't think so.
Right. I don't
You've
know.
heard Suicune, Wailord, and Dragonite. That wait, Alyssa, that trailer annoyed you? I saw it this morning and I was like, that's
You know,
kind of a weird trailer.
I'm curious too. So, it feels like it was very, very similar to this last year.
Mom's gone crazy.
Yes.
'Cause, like, at least
It was okay. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Okay, so last year with the season on there, we had Poi Pole. So the
I think it's the D-Max
theme of the
chicken.
season, I guess, were
think
like
it's kind
Ultra
of like,
Beast
I
and
don't get
whatnot.
why
And
everybody
Poi
uses
Pole
D-Maxes
could
so much,
not
'cause it's
evolve
not,
into
like,
Naganadel
I don't know, I don't think
until I can't
it's
remember if it
exciting
was the
about
very
it, like,
end of
it's
the
that
season or the
exciting
very
to, like, make a
start of that
trailer
next
for it,
season
but
too.
I don't know, 'cause they have
So
really
that
cute
I feel like the
birds,
Cub
but
Fu is basically filling that like Poi Pole slot
we'll see. Look
that
how
we had last
beautiful
year.
these look.
Because it's the same thing. Like to get a second Poi Pole, you had to get the ticket, and except for Poi Pole's tradable though. So I don't know why they decided to
Oh, you think
make
they need
the
some
Cub
more
Fu not
teasers?
tradable.
I feel like
Um,
teasers, like,
but yeah, they did that. They did that with the Poi Pole
like,
in
some of them.
Naganadel, and then it kind of nothing else about Naganadel. So it could be the same thing. It could just be the end of that
I don't know. I just
for
think the
Cub Fu,
D-Max,
right?
I
Like we
just,
get
I don't
the
know.
Urshifu, they just say, "Oh,
I
you
guess
can
it's just
evolve it
another
now."
way for
And then, like, is there like a big finale? Is there going to be any, G-Max battles or Dynamax battles? I don't know.
get it because at this point it's just like too much. I'd rather just like I like the shadows a little bit more, so I'd rather use my shadow than the D Maxes because you can't like use the D Max or G Max
During raids and
in
whatnot.
raids, you know.
They need to have like a fusion there between D-Max and raids.
I wish you could, because
Right.
then I'd be a little bit more excited about the D Maxes and G Maxes if I could like use a G Max
In
in a
there.
Cresselia right now. Like how cool would that be?
That would be cool.
Oh, okay. D-Day says Suicune is gonna be one of the best D Max tanks available. But
Anything like
anyone-
new stuff come out is going to be
Yes.
like the next best thing to
That's
just
what-
keep it. So I just
Yeah.
don't really care
That's how I
until
feel.
until it's like a Pokemon that's in my like top list, right?
Yes, I feel like everything's like this is gonna be the best one, and then like the next one.
Yeah,
has
yeah,
to
that's
be
what I
the
was
best
saying,
one.
Surfer. Like it's just gonna be like, okay, you can evolve it now, or because like since we can't like get extra ones, will they give us the ability to obtain those in either D Max or G Max? I don't know. I have no idea about that. And then because then it also comes down to if it was G Max, would it be shiny eligible? Because all the G Maxes have been shiny eligible so far. So how would you do that if you haven't had the option to get like shiny Cub Fu, right? So I think like when you bring in the shiny and the whole thing, I just don't know what they could do other than just allowing the evolution.
Oh my gosh, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see what they do. Do you think it'd be G-Max and Talion? I
So
don't know
what?
if we get I don't think we get the starter D-Maxes.
No,
G-Maxes
and not until we get
or
their com
D-
days.
Yeah, until the com
Yeah,
days.
yeah. I don't know about the soup either. I feel like maybe, and I feel like those are things that'll possibly be later. Like, let's say if we, it depends on that timeline for getting Eternatus.
But they've got in mind like the.
So like maybe like are we gonna get like I think we would get Eternatus
So it's like some
before we
Mega
would get
Mans
like a
put
max
in,
soup or
just
something,
like
or
if
to
you're
be
putting
around
in
that time.
information
I just
for-
I
for
don't
it,
know.
I guess they might as well put all of it in. I'm not so sure. That's kind of how I think.
Or like we said, the longevity of the game. This could be something that could be like many years out in the future.
They should make a Mega Bidoof and make it 100k CP, the highest CP Pokemon. Okay, but also like the best Pokemon ever. Like it resists everything. It's just like Mega Bidoof just becomes like this amazingly incredible Pokemon. That would be so
That
fun.
that would be pretty cool.
People would have so much fun. Like I really hope one day we do get the Caterpie with the cowboy hat. At this point, like I want that. I want that so bad because I think it would just be so fun.
It would be fun because
like actually listen, like, 'cause that's
listen
something
to
that,
the
like,
community,
really
pull
is
it through.
listening to the community.
Yeah, because why are any of the other costumes a thing, right?
I know. Well, this
Like
one
what
should
costume?
be
And
switched
you know
over.
we're still waiting to see.
There we go.
Wait, is it switched over?
Yeah, I just switched over as soon as I said that. And
Or
the fake, thank you for the follow.
Which one switched over?
The one over there that we have to go to.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'll just follow you. And what I mean by that is the Pikachu costume. Like, is it gonna have a sword or a shield? We don't know yet.
Oh my gosh, I hope so.
We don't know.
I hope
And
the Pikachu has a sword and a shield.
like I said,
That'd
that
be
goes
so fun.
back to my theory about weaponizing Pikachu, and I just don't see it happening.
I don't know. We'll have
This
to see.
thing needs to get
I
excited
definitely
or something.
feel like we don't have all of the GoFest info, and it's so,
Frustrating.
well, yeah, it's so soon. Yeah, I just think that we're like,
Well,
so it's happening.
okay, so I feel like this. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Sweet
past
Nathaniel, I love it too.
the past
Personally, like,
ones
it's so cute.
we've had all the info before GoFest. You know what you're going to. But I kind of would like it if they only ever gave
Hey, Steve, go with
75%
us.
or 80%, and then you just figured out the rest when you were there.
Yeah.
Like that just would be cool. I mean,
That'd be fun.
I get that
And
someone
Rebecca,
would think
no
about it and be like, oh,
shiny glare and
I'm
bird
not
from
gonna
me.
go if I don't know all the details. But you give enough
Yeah,
details for someone to say, hey, this is worth going to, and then you just drop like
All right, Steve, if we do
some
any raids, we'll send
some new
invites
stuff.
in a couple weeks. So Cream's gotten one shiny glaring bird.
Yes.
I haven't. I don't see birds very often. I do need to do my daily in a bit though. Maybe when we start walking back.
Maybe you'll get a shiny
maybe
today.
I'll get a shiny today. I don't know, but no, I don't have like the best luck with the birds.
Right, do we want to go ahead and jump in?
Yeah, let's jump in.
Let's jump in and let's take this one down.
I am excited about these next few events though. I think they're going to be fun. I am curious like how rare is the Nido King and Queen crown raids going to be?
I want those. Those are really cool ones.
They are cool.
That I mean, I've always said Nido King instead of Nido King. I like to say the eyes. But anyways, Nido King has always been one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So getting that with a crown is like it's cool for me. I'm gonna try to get that one.
Yeah, it's goated for OGs. That's what I'm saying. I think Cream has like some appreciation from like back in his day.
Yeah.
Of the Nidos or Nidos
Yep.
or however you want to
Yep.
say it.
Well, I like I said, I say Nido because the way that I speak English, but I understand like on the world scale of a lot of people that have the E sound for an I word.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound right to me.
Cream.
Old man Cream.
No.
What? Because I like Nido King?
When I said back in your day.
Back in my
it
day.
made you sound like an old man, like back in my day. When
Back in my day when I didn't wear shoes and I played Pokemon Go, walking up 3 hills.
No, it's funny. Like we're with my cousin and he asked, he's like, how did I learn about Pokemon? And he's so, curious to know. And I was like,
he's
did you
7,
watch
so.
Yeah, he's 7. But I was like, well, back in my day, because he's like, do you watch it on Netflix? I was like, oh, back in my
Okay, so
day,
you say Nido King. But I don't know. I like Nido King better. I also like Dialga instead of Dialga. Like I pronounce the I's like I's instead of the E's.
Yeah, I was like, we didn't have
The same
Netflix
thing.
back
I
in
don't
my
pronounce the
day,
E's as A's like Paldea or those. I just don't like it as much.
For Pokemon content and American English lesson, exactly. It is like a very American English. Like
it is American English because, like I said, you look at like even in Canada, you're gonna see the Nido or like the Paldea, that pronunciation. But you come down south.
Yeah, come down south.
That's gonna be Nido King, and right like.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so yes, I remember that too. With the Netflix in the mail, that's like a crazy concept.
For Nido versus Nido.
It's crazy. It's like so much has changed,
I feel like it's gonna come through as Nido King, but I just don't like that because it's a Pokemon that I really like too. So I'm not as opinionated on some of the other ones that, like, let's say if it's not my favorite Pokemon, it's like, oh, it can be pronounced either way. A little bit like other ones like Rayquaza. To me, it's Rayquaza. I don't want to say Rayquaza, and I know Rayquaza is correct, but I just don't like it. I like Rayquaza. It just sounds more pleasant and more epic.
I can't believe that, Brenny.
Rayquaza seems like they just messed it up. Or Rayquaza. It's like it doesn't sound as epic. Like, oh, here comes Rayquaza. No, Rayquaza, to me, is just it's a better pronunciation. That's just my opinion on that. I want to be able to watch my DVDs when I'm in like the living room because they don't have like a TV in there. But yeah, he bought it, and I was like, Dad, why did you buy a portable DVD player in the year 2025? Oh my gosh, it's funny. I just remember being like, what? That's crazy. Oh, you hate when people fix how you say Pokemon? Me too, Alyssa. Yep, here comes Rayquaza. I mean, it's correct. Rayquaza to me just sounds so much better. Rayquaza is like it's almost like cringy to me. I'm like, oh no, it's like it's not as epic, and I don't want to catch it.
Oh my gosh, Dan, you love playing Pokemon. You started 16 months ago, and you're almost level 48. That is incredible. You're almost at 50 at this point. Once you get past 44, there's nothing hard. 44 is the hardest level.
Which one?
44.
Oh, yeah, 44 is
Anything after
the
that,
like
it's
toughest.
like easy. I honestly feel like it's just like nothing's that difficult anymore. 44 is literally like the hardest level. You got through 44 really fast then if you started 16 months ago. We got to level 15 months, so I definitely understand your grind. We love playing it too. We made so many friends. Like we actually made friends in Romania, and after
That's what I'm saying. It's, you know, the Quay, and I've heard people say that too, talking about it with it being Rayquaza, and I guess for them, I mean, maybe the pronunciation doesn't matter as much, but that's kind of why I feel the way I do about Nido King. I'm like, I still like. I guess occasionally I'll say Nido Kings. I know that's what people say, but that is one I don't like it. I like the Nido. Nido to me is like, it's just a little bit more epic. Nido, like, I don't know, is not like, I don't know, like a beggar or something. Like, it isn't one on there that I would want to say that. I'd rather say Nido King because it does. It sounds more royal to me. And Nido Queen.
research, and then there are like I think 3 different researches that you get. They're not like it's not one research. Like once you
Or unless it was like a really like goofy Pokemon that was artsy and it was a T instead of a D, like Nito. Like, oh, that's Nito.
Okay, I definitely agree with that, but I don't know if I want to like reiterate at the same time because I do want to like
Run, Bernie. They're coming for you.
oh, you're not cursing. He says they
They're coming for Bernie.
and you're actually
You
cursing.
better run.
And Jay, we do have this one. Go to our bio, like leave the line, go to our bio.
Whoop,
There's a
whoop.
link tree, and you'll find that. All right, guys, I gotta run because they are coming after me here in Romania.
Yeah, they're coming for Bernie.
Escape the law. It's crazy.
Bernie on the run.
But yeah, you get a Mewtwo at level 50. I claimed my Mewtwo in Zaragoza.
You
when we were in
did?
Spain. It was so fun.
That was really
It's
cool to
pretty
do
sad.
that because like if you're in Zaragoza, you get a Zaragoza Mewtwo.
Yeah, it's like,
That's
I know, it's, like,
legitimate, you
legit,
know.
yeah,
It's
right?
not like all the like someone like comes on and like says I have a Shundo Mewtwo, and then it's like, oh, Colton Zaragoza. It's like, oh, you know how they got that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's look up the researches. I can't remember what the researches are and everything, but hey,
Spooky.
Audrey, how's it going?
Yes!
Going well, what?
I can level 50 my Shundo. It'll
Wait,
be
you
maxed
can?
out.
Wait,
I
guys,
got
head
enough
over to the Twitch
XL.
right now. Cream's
Let's
gonna
see the
level
last
50
power up.
His Shundo Spiritomb.
Last power
Wait,
up.
I'm telling everyone to go there.
Yep.
Guys, head over to the Twitch right now. Watch this. This is
Yep.
gonna be so exciting. Yay!
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Certified. We have like behind the scenes conversations about these. The Kyurem was the one that we had the most like pronunciation on there. There we go, level 50 only did. So Kyurem was like there's Kyurem, Kyurem, a few different pronunciations, and I feel like that one's really divided. So then when it came to Urshifu, that's how we were saying it. We're both like, oh, Urshifu. We pulled up the anime, and we watched it, and they said Urshifa in the anime, and we both looked. We're like Urshifa. Like that one was one we're like Urshifa. So we said it in the video, and that just set everyone off. And we're like, that's how they say it in the series. Urshifa. There was like, go Urshifa, and. Yeah, so Kyurem to me is the one that's like, it could be Kyurem. Like I get some of those pronunciations, but Urshifu is like that's what we're thinking, like Urshifu, because I mean the whole like is like for bears. You have your Ursaluna in Romanian bears. I don't know if it's Urs or Ursus, one of those, but basically in that whole line. Is that where's yeah okay? I took power up off of there, but yeah, having the like with the bear.
Plays
And-
Pokemon on the Game Boy with no backlight.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
I've been there and done that
Yeah,
too.
same. I don't really play a lot of games.
But yeah, so I don't know. I think the comments were a little bit more brutal on Kyurem, but it was funny for us because we're like Urshifu. I think we were torn between Urshifu and Urshifu to see if it was and then when we saw it in the series as Fa instead of Fu, we're like, no way, but we're gonna say it anyway. So she went all out with like Urshifa, and it just set everyone off.
I might purify this because I just know that Mega Mewtwo is going to be a really useful one. So I think I will purify this eventually. I just am going to wait till Mega Mewtwo. Because what if I get a Shundo from raids or like from trading or something? I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, because I already have the Hundo, so like this shiny is kind of like, I think it's
And it's funny how that works out sometimes with the engagement, um, because it's not something that we really go for on there. But we did. We're like, oh wow, people really like this, or they really hate it. The more people that hate it and comment on there, it's actually better for us. Like either good or bad comments, it pushes the video and does really well. And people who like it end up seeing it more. The more haters we get on there, so that is always surprising to see.
Yeah, yeah, 'cause I have to unlock the spirit, so I think
But yeah, I can't believe I finally got Spooky up to level 50, man. I've been grinding this thing so hard. Yep. All right, we'll see you later, Alite 4K. Have a great day at work. All right. Yeah, so I finally got this level 50. Man, I've been working on this thing, trying to max it out all I can. We got Best Buddy. It's finally there. So now we got to figure out what I'm going to do with my XLs. I need another Shundo. I know in my goals video for this year, I was like, yeah, I need to get 8. And so I've only got one of those 8. It's really tough getting Shundos, but Bernie's over here. She's got like 3 Shundos this year, I believe. I'm trying to think back. I know she got the Captain Pikachu and the Basculin recently, and I can't remember what the other one was. Or maybe it's just 2 this year. Bernie, how many Shundos did you get this year? Basculin, Pikachu, is that it? Did you get a third one?
Shundos, let's see. Electros was this year. No,
that was?
No, it was at the end
of the year. Okay, the Electros. That's what I was thinking. I knew you got 3 kind of recently. So I guess the last one was towards the end of the year, not technically in this year. But man, we've been doing everything we can to try to get those Shundos, doing the lucky trades. We've got a few 98s out of it, and I was super close when we used the trinket on this one, because yeah, the 15, 14, 14, that is my goal to get a Shunditto. I think I'm gonna hunt a Shunditto instead of doing like a bottle cap or something. We'll just have to see, unless we end up getting multiple bottle caps for the different Go Fest or something, then maybe get a couple of Shundos queued in. But if not, that would be really cool, because then I'd like to level 50 it and be able to use that Shunditto in like raids. So I know you can't use it in PvP and stuff, but like taking down gyms and doing raids, to be able to use a Shunditto. Yep.
So it's kind of crazy. I can't believe it. Hey Cass, how's it going? I know.
I can't earn enough particles today.
So excited. And
yep.
I level 50 with some.
Yeah, I know. Almost there. The ones that I really want have been close. They've been close, but like not there. And I think it'd be cool to have that in like that Shundo category, like when I'm looking for my Shundos, to have that blue color, because it's really similar between Spooky and Ditto. So I think that would be awesome. But I don't know. I don't know if I can really like control all the Shundos that I get at this point. I'll take whatever I can get. So anytime that I pull one of those off, I'm going to be excited. See, this guy's still not excited yet either. So I've been working on those Best Buddies, and I finally got my Dragapult to Best Buddy, and I'm 3 hearts away from one of my Annihilapes being a Best Buddy. Let's see. So no, still not excited. I hate you getting this close on the hearts and for it to get naturally excited. That way I could just queue in some more. I should have had it. I should have had it in those raids, but I forgot. Forgot to throw that in there.
Maybe you finished page 1. Because did you go to the park the first day, Bad Soul? Maybe that's what it is. I think if you finished, because it did take us a couple of days to finish the first page. Oh, you went the first day, so you had that night to work on it, like after the.
And I'm almost there in my 5th page for the PvP. Let's see if I can get one while I'm out here. I was doing some Master League out here with this party, just trying to see how we do. How we do with something that's kind of goofy and off meta. So it really depends. If they come in here with like ice or fire right away, it's gonna like take out the team. But if it's not, be able to get a few wins. Let's see. We got Garchomp. It's not a bad matchup to come out with Zarude. I don't know if it's going to do Outrage or not. If it does Outrage, let's take a risk. Let's see if we get a Earth Power or Sand Tomb. There we go. We got Sand Tomb. Got the ground coming through. Anytime I can use the Rude, that's a good thing. Oh man, so close right there to be able to get that out. Hopefully I didn't lose enough health because that'll probably take me out. No, another sand tomb on there. I wonder if that's the only move they're running on this Garchomp. They shielded that one. Okay, here we go. I don't know if they've got another sand tomb because I feel like I'm gonna block it anyway. Yeah, maybe it's gonna be okay. I should just let that one go through. Oh, that is another one because I like Zacian and Zamazenta. It's just a little bit easier for me on that pronunciation instead of the Zacian. I understand like the color correlation, but well, I think Zamazenta's not as bad. Zamazenta's not as bad for me. Let's see if they're gonna. Oh, look, there we go. We got the one shot. I'm gonna shield this because why not, right? Oh no! Trying to get that shadow ball out. I don't think it's gonna do enough to take me down. Whether it's, yeah, there we go. Let's try to get a little on there. Get that shield out at least. We did it, GG! That's what I'm saying. Zarude, Goldingo, and Galarian Zapdos. It's kind of a crazy team to pull a win out with. And now I've got 90 wins on that page out of the 5 pages on there. Very excited because I need to get the XL candy. Go ahead and wrap this page up. So I need 10 more wins to get that Elite Charge TM. And that's the thing, like the last season was the first season out of the past like 4 or 5, maybe 5 seasons that I didn't complete this this research because I'm usually completing it and getting the Elite Charge TM, but I only did 4 pages last season. There we go. We're sending those 12-year-olds back home because we know they're grounded and they don't have enough allowance to beat Zarude.
How do you spell the giraffe egg?
Like giraffe, G-I-R.
Why? Oh, here we go. I don't know. Why was this so hard, guys?
Because you don't know how to spell giraffe.
I don't know how to spell giraffe.
You're going to spell G-E. He spells giraffe G-E.
Giraffe, yeah.
All right, Bernie. That's what you need to do. Okay, so don't rage bait everyone with the pronunciations. Do it with the spellings. I could just tell you on there. You can pronounce it and then say, okay, spell it. G-E. Nope.
Oh, they're talking about the Shreddle evolution. No, I haven't evolved that yet.
Yeah.
And yeah, White Stripe Bastion is the only one that will eventually evolve. But maybe with the new games, maybe the blue and red.
Yeah, maybe they'll get it eventually.
The evolutions are different for
Let's
the
see,
males.
I do have the shiny white stripe in here somewhere. There we go. There's that white stripe. Really cool. I think both of mine are male though.
Well, I don't have
Or maybe I only have one. Only have one.
Some of the like newer stuff, like I haven't evolved yet, and I'm kind of glad I haven't.
Giraffe there with that J-E-E. At least you got the G right on that one, right?
Well, like some of the,
If you can't spell it or pronounce it,
like I haven't.
you got to do something else, right?
And I'm actually, oh yeah, the Volcanion does come out with Gale Fest. Guys, stop confusing me. It's too much for me.
Yeah, you're out here in the streets getting confused.
I'm out here on the streets and I'm just sounding like a fool over here. But like I haven't evolved. It's
I'm gonna show Bernie on the.
And stop confusing.
I hear what it looks like out here as you're out here trying to spell the tink what it's like in real time on the street here in this park. It's not like busy or anything, but still. We're right near the Biblioteca Bucavine.
Which one? What's is the Wug Trio the Wiglet evolution?
Yes.
Yeah, so you gotta get Wiglet, and then Wiglet evolves into
Wug Trio.
How do you get so many hundos? You just play a lot. And
Yeah,
trades.
you do.
Trades
You
are,
gotta
like,
do.
another
Yeah,
way.
trade is another way
And
of doing
wiglets,
that.
you get wiglets by the ocean or like a water
Water
habitat.
water
So,
habitats. Yeah.
yeah, so go to
And I
water
remember
habitats.
last year because they came out a year ago. It was May last year.
I got a ton of
Yeah.
tickets. Let's tell you how many I hatched last
I don't know if Bernie's confident enough to do any freestyles or anything. If we're gonna get a Bernie poker rap,
44 tinga-tingas.
or is she gonna do the end rap? I think. Well, no, Bernie, you know the end rap on the season 1, right? Wait.
No,
Yeah,
no,
do
I
it. No. You start bubbles on Squirtle.
You do it. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know. You
okay.
can just like kind of like make it up.
I know you know.
Catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
War turtle. No.
Yeah, even the voice for War Turtle? No. Hold on. Look, try this again. I'm gonna give you my mic.
Millennial moment. No.
Yeah, just do it. Your shortest.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Jude. War turtle. That's all I know. I'm gonna have to memorize it. I don't know.
There's a little girl on a bike coming by, ringing the bell. It's like, get out of the street.
I love it. I want to be the best that ever was. Oh my gosh. But anyways, Jane is like, what is going on right now?
That's gotta be
Pokey
our
rap.
next like Pokemon video on there.
Okay, but back to the whole
What's
thing
going on, J Rud
that what I was
VR?
talking about, though, was that a lot of the Paldeans, like, I just haven't evolved. I have no idea why, but I just haven't. But I'm glad
I feel the
because,
same way too.
because
Yeah.
during the crown event, we're gonna be able to get a guaranteed XL candy. So I'm gonna evolve all these Tinkatinks, get as much as I can, and then get XLs.
Too bad we can't mass evolve like Charcadet.
I know that'd be. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've never evolved a Charcadet either.
Yep.
Nothing, and like, I haven't done the Shroodle.
Oh, she's gonna have to train for that one. That would be a good one. A Patreon exclusive of you doing it from memory, doing it the best that you could.
And the tandem mouses and stuff. I can at least do 3 of those.
Yep.
I can memorize it. I think I just need to like.
But that's what I'm saying.
Do
Do you get a chance to memorize it beforehand, or is this like you have to do your very best version before attempting? I don't know. I'd say you get a listen.
Yeah.
Because
okay,
then you got to know which Pokemon
so
it
tandem
is.
mouse you can only get in like party play researches and like only during certain events. Like tandem mouse hasn't been out, but I kept all my tandem mouses because I want to evolve it to get the family of 3. Okay.
Yep. Okay,
Battles,
one day, prep time.
Oh, hey, Team Cornet, we will see you later. Thank you for joining. So much fun. One listen, then it's my turn. Okay, I think I memorize lyrics very fast.
You do. I'm horrible at lyrics, but you do a much better
Okay, yes.
job.
Okay, Mr. Switz.
Right
Okay,
there.
so they're different, but then I think they repeat. So they are different, and they're not in order. They're like kind of random.
Hey, this is our life right here.
Like,
We're burning out doing that, doing the song. Because it's one thing like when you got to stream and you come on, but yeah, it is like off the stream. We have a lot of fun with these things.
It's gonna be really fun. Why are there so many Fuecocos? I need to work on this.
Yep.
Because they're different. Okay, wait. The reason the raps are different is because they only have like 60 seconds.
Yeah.
So like for the end credits, and there's like 152 Pokemon.
151.
And tune back for the next episode, and tune back for the rest of the rap. Like they say that at the end.
But it's never the rest. It's just a different one.
Yeah, but it's like my Hatenas. I'm gonna evolve these during the event too.
Oh yeah. Hatenas.
Because this has a G-Max too. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to go through to be like, what do I want? I need to start tagging these so that way I can.
Geodude, War Turtle.
Geodude, War Turtle. Bulbasaur, Squirtle. Rattata. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Oh, you think it's one full song? Yeah, my favorite thing though is like on Netflix. Like it says like tune backs next week, and it's like you don't do that anymore. Like, that's like not a thing.
No
like,
more
you can't,
tuning
like, tune
back. Okay, but I will
say. Glossiflor, or Gossiflor. Guys, I've
Okay.
been calling this Glossiflor, and no one corrected me. And I was like, wait, it's
No, I
Glossiflor?
corrected you.
Well, yeah,
That's
but,
how
like,
you found it
after-
out.
Yeah, but after like the event ended or something.
Okay.
Glossiflor. I say Glossiflor, and I'm gonna call it Glossiflor. Oh, I have all these Nickets to evolve.
Oh,
I
yeah,
kept
Nicket.
a bunch of stuff. I'm really glad I did. How do you get so many hundos? So you can get hundos
I transferred
a lot
all
of ways.
mine.
I'm glad Rookedy's going to be back out again. That's
I
gonna
got
be a good
one that I can evolve for some XL.
When you get hundos, you can get hundos from trades. So
Let's see,
I
is
have
this thing gonna get excited
44
yet?
traded hundos, a mix of lucky and non-lucky. You can get hundos from eggs, so hatched.
But I don't think it's in order. I don't think they do each one. I think they, yeah.
I think it's like random. I'm gonna look this up when we get home.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, I'll figure this out. Then you can get hundos from field researches.
Yeah, let's see. Let's check mine
so
out too.
98 hundos from field researches.
And
you can see some really good
traded.
ones.
Yeah. Okay. So I have
Some
36
okay.
traded. A bunch of these on here were good. Good
what
trades.
Else? Raids. You can get hundos from raids. Well, apparently I've got a no for hundo raids. That's not.
Yeah,
it's
not plural. It's raid.
Oh,
I have
21.
24.
No way.
Yeah, so I've got 3 more than you, but
Well,
you got
a
you got a shundo.
I did.
So
I did
that's
get a shundo.
Interesting seeing how close that is.
And then what else? You can get
Raid,
research, raids, hatched,
trade. Oh yeah,
traded.
research. Yeah.
What
let's
else
check
is
that
there
out,
though? Wait,
too.
I want to see the research.
I have 64. Okay, the research also shows like if someone traded it. Like remember, I got this in a trade, but I guess Jane got it in a research and then traded it to me. So I wish there was a way to be like my research, right? I mean, I guess you could say research and not traded.
Love the space and the palm trees.
I guess
Just
so.
like a vibe, like space palm trees. Very cool.
Maybe that's the best way. I don't know if this is correct though. I guess you do have to do and not traded.
Yeah, not
Sometimes
traded.
I think the not traded thing doesn't work.
What do I think is the best method
Of what?
of getting hundos? I would say researches, like field researches.
Trades. You can grind trades. Like you don't have to do anything. Like if you know someone, you sit there and you do 100 trades.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to like complete field researches or do raids with passes or anything. You can mass trade, unless you're going for like legendary ones that are special trades. That takes a while.
And okay, I think it's gonna be the Suicune G-Max.
Oh, I bet that's with my raid. I bet some of them maybe have been traded.
But we will find out. We will see. I have no idea, to be honest with you. I think we're gonna get all the details soon, but that's
so let's do and not
look at tongue once a berry.
Traded.
So just gonna leave it like that.
And raid 23.
Let's see.
So maybe only one of them.
No, nothing has been kicked out. Maybe that Lickitung will get kicked out because we have way too many Pokemon in these rural gyms. Like,
We do, yeah,
so
super rural. It's like nobody plays in these random places in
329
Romania.
days, I was like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. Then there's one that's even longer.
Where did I drop this
is
Grookey off
Totodile.
at?
Yeah, this is Totodile.
Oh, this is still in
It's
Greenville.
like, oh look, 240 days. Like, yeah, but look
This
at
is so. I guess we've been on our trip for 18 days. It's the last one for Greenville. Let's see what Superior is. Okay, now this is in Romania. For this one that's been in there for 53 days. So that's 53 days isn't the worst for the other one, but I guess 13 of those days has been with us.
Tough, and this one was getting knocked out, and I don't think the player's playing
13,
anymore,
13,
so I hope they knock it out
18.
eventually.
Okay, maybe not that one.
My Pokemon might be there forever. It might be stuck. One of the gyms around the one where this Yamask was in there for 700 days.
I think it was 710.
And we were driving.
Oh,
and,
329. This is going to be in there forever.
I know.
The one with the Hitmonlee.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, someone
stuck there.
Wait,
someone
others?
dropped,
3 days ago.
I know, someone dropped off a Pokemon.
So,
I noticed that too. I was like, wow. That's like when being Team Mystic is like not good. Because like you'll never get
they'll
knocked
just
out.
add to the gym, but they won't knock out.
They're not going to knock it out. It's going to be kind of tough.
And then when someone starts playing, they're going to be discouraged because they're going to be like, oh, there's 6 Pokemon in this gym. And it's like, no, they all have one like knockout because their motivation is all the way down.
Yeah, that's a good go. But all right, everyone, I think we're going to go ahead and
wrap up the live.
Stream. Thank you guys for joining.
Yeah, thanks for joining, everybody.
Sending you guys shiny luck. What tomorrow is the Upland event, right?
Event.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
so
really cool.
super excited to see how that is. Hopefully we can stream some of that tomorrow. Show you guys what that's like, a sneak peek before you guys play.
Yeah.
But all right, bye.